Mike, you've, as I said, have been at Killington leading the resort for a long, long time. And your 2024 to 25 ski season was a bit shorter than normal. And I know Killington prides itself on the longest season in the East. You had a very good reason for that. And we'll get into that chairlift project shortly. But let's just look back here. How was the 2024 to 25 ski season at Killington, your first under new ownership?
It was great. The weather was pretty strong. We hit most of the holidays. As you get into later March, the weather turned and wasn't as great. So that definitely hampered how long we could go. Obviously we're replacing Superstar Lift, which is really exciting. And we had announced we were going to move spring skiing up into the canyon. And, we had some great skiing up there, but we needed multiple lifts to access that snow. And we put 20, 30 feet of snow up on Double Dipper. But after a while, it got hard to get to it. And, it just kind of speaks to why Superstar is really the great spring trail. You have it right there, and we make a lot of snow on it. So we're looking forward to bringing that back this year.
Well, you wasted no time last year. It was within a couple of weeks of the sales announcement that you announced that the Superstar lift, probably from my point of view, the most iconic lift at Killington, because it's that late season lift that'll spin into June, that you were replacing that. I believe that was like a 1987 Jan detachable. So just break this down for us. The new Superstar lift, what are we getting?
The reason we decided to change that lift next is really, there's different lifts around the mountain and different ages, but you also look at hours run, right? That's more important than how old a lift is. Superstar running into May and into June. So that had a lot of run hours on it. That's the main reason why that was the next lift to go. And, the question's always, well, why'd you go from a 4-pack to a 6-pack? And what about capacity and all those things? And, the thought generally moving forward, if we're going to put a new detachable in, we'll probably put 6-packs in. Even if you don't need any more capacity, 6-packs, I always say, hey, if you have 4 people on a 6-pack, it's a lot more comfortable than 4 people on a 4-pack. It's a nicer ride. You can also work on how many chairs you put on, right? Our old Superstar lift, we had 95 chairs, I think, and the new one we have 56 or something. So you have a lot less chairs on a 6-pack. You can space them further. The interval time is more. So it's going from, say, 5.5-second interval of loading to like 8, right? So the experience is better. People don't have to rush to get into line to get the next chair better. So the goal has not been for capacity. We'll pretty much run it. We expect to have the same capacity. But, if we need to, K1 goes down or some other issue and we need to get people out, we have the ability to move more people. So it seems like a good strategy.